What's happening, people? Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be talking about a subject which I wanted to touch on, and I just wanted to tell you something to start off. Trades are essential, but essential doesn't mean you can't be replaced. Yeah? And I'm saying this from a tradesperson's point of view because I've had 22 years and some change within this industry, being a plumber. So I've had a lot of time to think about stuff, especially my delivery. And you'll say, oh, you know, what are you going to tell me? Well, have a little listen and subscribe before you start listening, and turn on those bells for the next time you can see me again. So just because you're a skilled tradesperson, right? It doesn't mean just because you're a skilled person, like a plumber, electrician, HVAC engineer, you should never confuse skill with scarcity, right? Imagine this. There's 200 electricians that live in your city. There's 500 plumbers. There is 300 HVAC people, right? Supply needs to be high, and that will keep the prices stable. Scarcity is one thing, but speed, reliability is necessary just to keep things going, you know. And I made some points, so excuse me if I'm looking down towards my camera and talking. I'm just trying to look at my notes, what I made. Trying to make all my lives professional when I come and do them, you know. Appreciate the people that turn up and watch them as well. So, experience versus business volume, right? So a lot of tradespeople think, oh, I've got 20 years of experience, just like myself. I should be charging more, right? I should be charging a premium, a higher price, because I've been doing it for 20 years. Should I? But customers pay for professionalness. They pay for good communication, your clean environment and stuff like that, and they pay for results. They're not going to pay me just because I've been a plumber for 22 years. So when I say that they're not going to pay me, I mean someone who has got 5 years experience but knows their services better can top someone who's got 25 years. Because if you can stick to those things, being professional at all times, having results from your work, making sure that your work speaks volume for you, having a clean environment, good communication. There's people who have been doing plumbing for way longer than me, but haven't grasped how to do those things with customers, whether it's getting back to them, whether it's speaking to them in a polite way. When you turn up to price something up, you're turning up presentable, you know. Looks matters, innit? People judge people, and you know that. So thinking working hard automatically equals high pay. I don't know why I need to say that, but for some of us who are not hard-working people, because they're everywhere, you know, and whoever wants to class themselves as a hard-working person, you should know that there's someone that puts in a way longer shift day by day than you. So you keep rating yourself, that's cool, but you didn't have to walk 10 miles to get some water this morning. You walked to your bathroom. I rest my case. Tradespeople, yeah, who do a lot of work are going to earn a lot of money as well. That's just how it goes. It doesn't mean that, like, So doing a lot of hard work doesn't mean that you say, like, if you don't do a lot of hard work and you're tired, you've had a long day, you feel like, you just want to break. Those people are not going to make that big bit amount of money within the industry because they're always looking to chill. They're always looking to have a break. Always looking to have a reason why they don't feel like doing something today. But those are some of the same people that will moan about not having money. Like, your money's finished within the weekend because you're not working your weekend, which you should work some weekends. I'll be honest. I make the most amount of money as a tradesperson by working the weekends. Again, it limited me to doing the things what I wanted to do, but do you know what? Bread was in the pocket. Go Selfridges anytime. It pays off, yeah, to deliver value work, and it pays off for you to be more efficient at some point with what you're doing. So, ignoring the business on the side, yeah, let's talk about that. Many trades people are excellent and technical people, right? But their weakness is business operating, right? So I know many tradespeople who are good at what they do. They might be a tiler or something. They're fucking the shit. They might be a carpenter. They can make any wardrobe, anything what you want. They might be a plumber. Do anything you want. But they lack this, which is building a brand, customer service, getting reviews, marketing, and the system. Like, nobody teaches you how to run a business when you're a tradesperson. They teach you how to do a trade. You have to learn the business after. But for some people, focusing on growing your own business is a bit much. And I'm not going to lie, I've been there myself. Where for the first 10 years, I was just being a plumber. I worked with loads of different businesses. And I realised to myself, hold on, why am I not doing this for myself? I'm nearly at my best years. When I'm fit, when I'm healthy, when I'm able to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and at 7 o'clock now tonight, I'm still able to do a live. This is my best times when I've got the most amount of energy. Platforms like Google reviews can make and break a business. I don't know why you need me to say this in 2026, but if you didn't know that, that's the reality. The reality is that 5 good reviews can have people calling you all the time. Oh, I saw your business Google page and I thought, I need a plumber, I need a Sparky. Technical skill is going to get you through the door, but business is going to get you into the premium prices of life. No, not life, but premium prices of trades. So, like I said, I know many skilled plumbers, man. People that I've met from sites. Sometimes I've done price work and stuff like that, and they are shit hot. But outside of the site work, yeah, there is fuck all going on. They don't even change taps and all that. They don't even do like little simple jobs like that. They could replace someone's toilet and get a good change for it, what they would spend in a day. But nobody knows they're a plumber, but only the people who see them with the high vis on the train. Do you get it? So marketing yourself could definitely change things big time. What other points have I got? I think I got one more. Right. So basically, I want to say to people that there are so many things that we could all work on when it comes to ourselves, growing a business, understanding what you actually do. Like, I've made a video how to make £1 million plumbing business. I broke that down on a live as well. I'll try and link that in the description box to this video, because maybe you want to listen to that. I know owning a business isn't for everybody. It's a lot of stress. It's a lot of tired, long days, late nights, times when you feel like you want to quit, you know. I think everybody's been there. Me, myself, of course. There's been times when I said to myself, jack this shit in, man. Why have I got a job where I've got to wait for people to pay me? Why have I already done the work and I'm sitting at home and I'm waiting for someone to send me some money? Oh, sorry, I didn't see the text. But that's the life I've chose for myself, and I realised that building myself up through the steps, even some of the stuff what I've been telling you about, business Google reviews, making sure that you're clean, you're respectable, you add value when you turn up, you get results. Those are the types of things that are going to make people speak highly of you. Like I said, for me, myself, I try and show my work, what I do online. That helps me big time. I mean, my phone rings all the time from that. There ain't a time that my phone don't ring from that. And I had a personal own number just for plumbing. I've had that for at least 10 years now. Is it maybe 10? Yeah, I've had the same number for 10 years. Never changing that number. That is rocking with me, because there's a lot of people that call that number at times. But like I said at the beginning, no one is ever going to show you from college how to set up a business, how to get started. You're going to have to figure a lot of it out along the way. But once you start to get on your journey, you'll realise that other people wing it as well. Other people chance it. They don't know what they're doing, but they're just going along with it. So you pick up stuff on the way. Like, you pick up good habits by being with people who understand what they're doing as a company or as a business. Like, I've worked in colleges, I've worked in universities, I've worked in hospitals, I worked in Battersea before, I've worked in Chelsea, and it's all different sectors, right? So healthcare's one, private homes, upper echelon homes, and I've done new builds and stuff like that as well. But I've done maintenance in between that all the time, and some lecturing as well. And that gave me a broad scope just to look at what I can offer. And as my skills keep growing, I add new things what I can do comfortably, because I've had more experience doing it. It makes me feel more confident. I'm able to deliver on a better level. And even when I see people, you know, I'm quick to give them out my number. Yeah, take my number, man. Give me a shout. You need that plumber? Give us a shout. Yeah. I know if I do that to like 5-6 people on a weekly basis, phone's ringing. That's how I make it work for myself, you know, and the additional other people who get in contact with me as well. But use these platforms to be able to elevate yourself, people. I think a lot of us don't know where to start, but we can capitalize off of a lot of what we do if you organize it. That's the thing. Organization is the key. Before, after your jobs. You know, I prep myself for tomorrow today. So I've got to do... We're cleaning out... we've got a blockage in a pond. So we're cleaning that out tomorrow. So I've got my Sandy Snake ready to go. And I've charged up my battery, so I'm ready. And I'm always just prepared for the next day, because if you start in that way, you're less likely to have kerfumbles during the day, which is shit what just goes wrong, because that's a given, you know. But you got to understand how flexible you are. If you're able to go to the shop, go and get the materials what you need, if you're able to solve the problem there and then, get it going. Or what we've done is something different. I've implicated this week, which is, you know, you got a van, yeah? You always got like fittings everywhere and stuff like that. If you put the fittings or your job for today in a box, you don't have to keep going onto the shelf and grabbing this and doing all that, because it's there. This is the stuff what's going in today. And we done that today, and I fitted 3 pressure relief valves. We put in a mixer on a tap, but I've got to take that back out. And looked at another job as well, which is that pond thing what I was just telling you about. But there's so much things that I learned during this time, innit? And I come back to my YouTube channel, share my knowledge with my community, because I feel that that's what's going to empower you lot, but it's also going to allow you to grow as well, because the time where I'm at, it's like a weird crossroad thing, because I've had a business for a while. I've not really done a lot with it because I've worked a 9 to 5 or worked a job and just not really tried to scale it where I should have. But now I can see what I can do. So it's very interesting at this point, you know. I mean, I'm a person who likes to take in information from people and digest it my own way. You know, I have friends who are plumbers as well. They come to me and say, oh, I want to start doing this on my own. I want to start doing that. Always have a good conversation with them, have a little chat, catch up. And I think that's important as well, man. Tradespeople, to get connected with other tradespeople. I got a good friend who's an electrician, showed me a lot about electrics. I've got a good drainage mate, he's the bollocks on that, showed me a lot about that. And it works both ways, you know. Get to swing them some jobs, swing me some jobs. It's alright, it's not bad, man. It's not bad. It's not bad. But yeah, I want to know what you lot's thoughts are, because I come on here to interact with you guys. So make sure you subscribe, drop a comment, turn on the notification bells, and look out for the next upload. And ultimately, have a great day or a great night, because if you're a tradesperson watching this, just know that you got to set the levels for yourself. You know, people are going to show you bad habits, they're going to show you shit what they do, but you got to ask yourself, you know, when you do a job, yeah, ask yourself, when you stand back, would you pay for that shit? Oh, sorry, not shit, I shouldn't say that. Would you pay for that, what you just done? Yes or no? And if it's no, you need to ask yourself why you wouldn't pay. And if it's yes, ask yourself how much you would pay. Because that whole value thing, it's a weird conversation to have. Because like I said, someone like myself, 20 years experience, I need a certain amount to come out of my house to do jobs anyway, or else it's not worth it. I like to guarantee what I'm going to do is going to be fixed, or I'm either going to repair it. Reliability, if somebody asks me to come, I'm there. If I can't come, I just can't turn up, innit? I'll be honest with my communicating with people. Never leave people open and like, oh, I thought you was going to come. Communicate with them. It's nothing to send a WhatsApp. And if you do communicate through people, I tend to use business WhatsApp, but I use WhatsApp so people can be clear of the conversation what we're having, you know, just in case they say, oh, I thought it was cheaper. Well, I gave you a quote then, innit? I sent it over to you as well. It's in your emails as well, but I sent the quote to you as well on WhatsApp, so you can see it. Make it clear, people. Don't do the biff baffle crap. Anyway, be great, be amazing, be yourself. And if you're a tradesperson, this is only food for thought, but I want to know what you guys think about it.